I have stood in the living rooms and at the kitchen tables, holding a recorder, but feeling the weight of history. I have looked into the eyes of a Purple Heart recipient as he describes the moment shrapnel changed his life forever. Held the hand of a Gold Star mother, she recalls the day 2 uniformed officers came with a knock at the door. These are not just stories to me. They are sacred accounts. They are the living, breathing memory of the price paid for our freedom. And it's because I know this price that I feel a fire when I see the principles they fought for being eroded, not by a foreign army on a distant shore, but by the ideologies we import and repackage as progress right here at home. Let's be clear. This is not about partisan politics. It is about foundational principles. The American system, the one our founders risked their lives for, is built on one radical idea: that our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are given to us by God, not granted by the government. But the ideologies that tortured American POWs in the Korean War, the ones that used thought reform and self-criticism to break a man's spirit, were built on the opposite idea: that your value, your rights, and your very thoughts belong to a collective, to the state, to the group. So when I hear political language today that demands collective guilt, shames individual thought, and seeks to tear down our history instead of striving to live up to our founding ideals, I am not making a wild accusation. I am sounding an alarm based on historical fact. The tactics of ideological coercion have a playbook, and we have seen it before. The men and women I interview, they didn't sacrifice for a piece of cloth. They sacrificed for what it represents. The Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the promise that here the individual is sovereign. I am not here to call for the overthrow of our government. Our system, with all of its flaws, has the tools for its own repair. The ballot box, free speech, and a citizenry willing to hold power accountable. What I am calling for is a renaissance, a return to first principles. We must measure every new idea, every proposed policy, every shouted slogan against the timeless standard of our founding documents. We must ask, does it expand liberty or restrict it? Does it empower the individual or the state? Does it sound like the language of Washington and Jefferson, or the language of the interrogators our POWs faced? The heroes I have had the privilege of speaking with, they don't ask for our tears. They ask for our vigilance. They ask that the country they were willing to die for remains a country worth living in, a beacon of individual liberty, not just another chapter in the long, sad history of collectivist control. So let us channel our passion. Let us arm ourselves with facts. Let us stand with the clarity and courage for the America that was founded in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that we are all truly created equal. Thank you.